Hello friends, welcome to Study Adda. Today's our lecture on the signal and system. In signal system we are discuss on the signal. Signal, what is signal? Signal is physical quantity which contains some information. Okay. So let's go. We discuss their type. There are four types on the signal. First one is continuous and discrete, deterministic and random, periodic and non-periodic, symmetric and asymmetric. And other name of symmetric is even and other name of asymmetric is odd. And last one is power and energy signal. So let's go. We discuss first type of signal. So first type of signal is our continuous and discrete signal. So what is continuous time signal? Continuous time signal is continuous amplitude and continuous time. This signal have contain any continuous amplitude and continuous time. This called are continuous signal. Continuous signal means any particular slot of time we can achieve value. So that's why this called as continuous. Continuous in other words, continuous we can know the signal is analog signal. We can call this signal is analog signal. Okay. So here finite value at all point. There at any point we comes finite value. Okay. Our next topic is discrete time signal. So discrete time signal, what is? Discrete time signal is only available for any particular time. This particular time is some value here and this particular time is some value here. Then other we cannot find this between two this value here. Okay, that's why this is called discrete time value. Discrete time value is other word we can call digital signal. Our second time is deterministic and random. Deterministic signal. Which signal has expressed with mathematical expression. It is known as deterministic signal. So example of deterministic signal is sine wave and cosine wave. We can any signal say this is one type of signal. We can express this signal is mathematically formed. That's why it is called deterministic signal. So next one is our random signal. Random signal is what signal? This is signal which cannot be defined by any expression, any mathematically expression. Example of this signal is noise. Look at that. This is one type of signal. This is random signal. We cannot define by any mathematically equation. Okay. Our next type is periodic and non-periodic. Periodic signal is first we can know what is periodic. Periodic means particular time period. So in this signal there are also two type, continuous and discrete. First we discuss continuous signal. So what is continuous signal? Continuous signal is one type of signal which repeat itself after some fixed time interval. So look at that, it is interval. After this interval this signal is repeat itself, is called periodic continuous signal. Okay. And other word, this signal is satisfy our periodic condition. What is periodic condition? Periodic condition is x of t is equal to x of t plus t0. Here t0 is particular time period. Okay. So other one is periodic discrete signal. So what is periodic discrete signal? It is signal which repeats some discrete number of time. At here, at discrete time, this is discrete time. At particular here time interval, at discrete particular time, this signal will repeat itself is called periodic in digital form. Okay, and our next type is even and odd signal. So what is even and odd signal? Even signal is, we can, this type of signal is even signal. Even signal is satisfied this condition: x of minus t is equal to x of t for continuous time, and x of minus n is equal to x of n for discrete time. Okay, then and if this condition is satisfied, then and then we can call this is even signal or symmetric signal. And other type of this signal is odd signal. Odd signal is this type of signal we can call odd signal. Odd signal is if this condition is not satisfied, x of minus t is not equal to x of t for continuous time signal, and x of minus n is not equal to x of n for discrete time signal. So we can call this is odd signal. And other last type of our signal is energy and power signal. So what is energy signal? Energy signal, here only for formula we can learn. First, total normalized energy formula. What is normalized energy formula? E is equal to integration minus infinite to infinite x of t square dt for continuous, and for discrete here only for n is change and integration is changed by summation. Okay, then power, here power equation is, normalized power equation is limit t tends to infinite 1 upon t integration minus t by 2 to t by 2 x of t square dt for continuous, and this one for discrete. Okay, so we meet next video on the topic of periodic and non-periodic signal. We can solve some example of periodic and non-periodic signal. Okay.